What up, homies of the interwebs? Lognos Guapo coming at you from Texas Hot Rides, and today you probably already know what I'm driving because you saw the link, and that's what it is. Porsche 977 Turbo. I think it's an '08, and twin turbo, beautiful car. This one just came in, so it's super dirty, and I'm pretty sure they'll detail eventually. But again, it just came in. It's not on their website quite yet, but it will be. So you can check that out whenever it does at hotrides.com. So yeah, let's do a quick highlight video, shall we? Let's see what this puppy can do, shall we? So, funny thing, by the way, this is an '07. I think I said an '08 earlier, or I thought it was an '08. It's an '07. So, the key, the ignition for this is on the left side, not on the right side, which kind of threw me off for a loop. So, because on that side, you're like, with your hand, you're thinking like, well, then I'll twist it to the left. If it's on the left, I'll twist left, and it's not, you twist right, just like you would on the right side. So, anyways, let's rev this puppy up. Alright, so traction sport mode, traction control. Alright, I think I did traction control. Where is it?
A few moments later.
That is cool. Just put the wing up. So, cool thing about this car, this comes with a chrono that everybody desires in these cars, and it also comes in a manual transmission, which, again, not as many out there as one would wish. These have gone up in value over the years. They kind of dropped, and now they're back. I forget how much they kind of go for, but they're up there. The interior is kind of very typical Porsche interior. It's clean. They've got the yellow dials in front of me, and you can definitely feel like this is an '07. But needless to say, this is comfortable. You're ready. There's this thing that you feel when you get in a Porsche. It just kind of, I don't know. It's just really very German, I would say, but maybe that's just me making that up. That's what it feels like to me. But so bi-turbo, whatever, and I forget how much horsepower these things have. Let's Google it, shall we?
A few moments later.
473 horsepower. There you go. 502 foot-pounds of torque, which is basically what Mitch told me before I got in here. Completely forgot that he said that. But yeah, you're pretty much close to the 500 mark, which on a all-wheel drive, that's a lot of fun, especially on something like this small. Oh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. So usually in the past, like I've driven like a Lotus not long ago, and the clutch felt really stiff on it. The clutch in my, what did you say, my Fiesta ST, I feel like it's pretty soft, pretty easy to use. It doesn't feel like you're fighting it. It's just, oh, those turbos, man. I'm not even really pushing it. It's just so smooth, you know. Let's see, drop down and, oh my gosh! I had to wait for those turbos to kick in. Holy smokes! See this S curve up here. Oh! Woo! I have to say, I've always sat in Porsches, never driven one. Always sat in Porsches and always imagined them being smooth, quiet, which this kind of is. But I never expected that kind of brutality once the turbos kick in. Whoa! Man, I guess this is an exciting is an understatement for this car. Oh, I really do wish I could hear the exhaust. I can hear the turbo not kick in, but like once the blow-off valve goes off, I can hear that vaguely. The cabin is comfortable, it's quiet for the most part. Again, I do wish I could hear the exhaust a little bit more. That would be really nice. I really wish I could. So maybe a different exhaust would be fun on this. Oh man, my assumptions of this vehicle were so off. I didn't even do it justice. Let's do the train track test over here. I'll go slow. You know what? The suspension feels a little stiffer than like the ZL1 that I drove last, but it really wasn't bad, and there wasn't really a lot of noise. Usually you can hear everything that's ever said. If there's anything loose, you'll hear it going over train tracks, especially at slow speeds, particularly those train tracks. Man, there's too many cars in front of me, man. Let's see, let's get on this side. Oh my gosh. I honestly did not expect this car to be this fun to drive. I want one. Once that turbo kicks in, oh, it's so smooth too. You know, Mitch absolutely loves this car. He's one of the guys over at Texas Hot Rides. He's like, oh. Again, this is first impressions. This is why I call it first impressions, because I've never driven this car. Always sat in a Porsche. I kind of always thought that I wanted a Porsche, but it's just, I don't know. It's like, if you're gonna spend that kind of money, like, I would be like, man, I would love a Ferrari, a Lambo. Granted, they're not even close in price, but you know what I mean. Once you're in those numbers, you're like, I shoot as high as I can. But I never thought that I would actually enjoy a Porsche as much as a Lambo. And I haven't driven a Lambo yet. I've sat in a Lambo and experienced a Lambo. Much like this car, when it first came in, I didn't drive it. I sat next to it, and like the experiences were completely different, but this is not what I thought this car would be. It's definitely, obviously, always a different experience to drive it as opposed to just, you know, be a passenger, but this car is, oh, it's fantastic. It is absolutely fantastic. I'm pretty sure by the time this video comes out, it'll finally be under inventory. Oh, that turbo sounds fantastic. Oh man. Do you know when there's a car that you just feel a connection with the second you start driving it? There's not many cars that I feel that connection with. This car. Oh, this car. Oh, this car. This is absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh. Anyways, sorry, worst review ever. But if you like this channel, if you like this content, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment below if you hated the video. And till I see you next time, drive safe. Later.